I started playing in the Sarasota Youth Orchestra when I was in 3rd grade in Prelude Strings with Miss Cynthia Wiley.
So I started with the summer music camp in 2011, and the following season I joined the youth orchestra program, starting with Prelude Strings, and I've gradually progressed, now being in Youth Philharmonic.
I got started with the Sarasota Youth Orchestras when I was in high school, and I joined because a friend of mine was joining.
I began with the Sarasota Orchestra when I was in high school, and I decided that I wanted to take my music career to the next level.
I started back in the Prelude Strings, in the very back of the second violins, right when I got my first violin.
I was in about 2nd grade, and my brother and I decided to sign up for the summer music program, and my brother chose the violin and I wanted to be different, so I chose the viola.
I was in the youth orchestra program for 3 years. I auditioned my sophomore year and played in the youth symphony.
Playing as principal cello in Sarasota Youth Orchestra has really taught me how to be a leader.
Violin and music in general has taught me extreme levels of dedication and hard work, and it will transfer into the rest of my life.
It's given me a goal to work towards, and it still provides skills that I need for the future.
The Sarasota Youth Orchestra program was the #1 thing that prepared me for college out of anything that I ever did. It's not about being a music major. It wasn't about playing music. It was about doing the work outside of rehearsal. The Sarasota Youth Orchestra especially helped me to realize that the more I invest, the more I get out of it. And later on in high school is when I decided that I wanted to teach music, and the biggest influence of that was Victor Fernandez and the Youth Symphony. Rehearsing in a large ensemble is about how you interact with people and the music and the things around you, and that was a large influence in me teaching music.
I hope they become better players and better people, because you have to work together, you have to know your part, because if you don't have all those things, then it's not gonna work. I don't just teach orchestra, I teach life. It's different as a conductor than it was being a student, because you're literally on the other side of it. But I love watching these students start from so young and then move up through the levels as they get older. It's gratifying. I loved the violin. I realized that I really loved people. I love school. So the combination of all those different things just made sense for me. I don't think I could have any other job than being a music educator. I love teaching orchestra. Have you ever had that feeling and I am meant to do this? I am meant to be an orchestra teacher.
I'm currently a senior in high school, and for as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to be a soloist, play with an orchestra, play in an ensemble of any sort. And I plan to go to a conservatory for music and ultimately end up in New York City, freelancing and playing in orchestras and ensembles.
I would love to attend music school for college. I want music and the cello to be a part of my life forever, so I would love to play in a professional orchestra or do anything where I can really continue doing this as a career.
Well, I think one of the best things about it is that I know that the musical part of me is going to be integrated into my life really for forever. And so I look forward to being able to take part in the musical community regardless of what I do as a career.
I'm very thankful for everyone that has helped me along my musical journey. I mean, that's teachers and parents and friends, but most of all, none of it would have been possible without the donations and the funds for me to do so, to go to college for private lessons, to have summer festival experiences, to now be back with the Sarasota Youth Orchestra and being able to provide my students with the same opportunities that I have.